Hi honeys, it's your queen bee. So I'm going to start like a new little like series on my channel, and I think it's going to be called Would I Buy? And the whole premise of it is basically like, okay, so you have like samples that you can get like online and just like, free things. So I have a bunch of samples and I'm going to just like every day be testing one. So the first one I'm going to be testing is, and they're all primers, and I think one's a setting spray. So I'm just going to like every day review those and kind of replace them with what I normally use and just see if they did better or maybe if they did worse. And just like at the end of the day tell you guys, like after I've seen how my makeup is, if I would buy it or not. So this is the SMASHBOX Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I'm going to be reviewing this. I put it on and I'm going to do the rest of my makeup in another video. And then at the end of the day today, I will review what my thoughts were. So I just put on all of my makeup, and while like actually doing my makeup, I have noticed that whenever I first initially like put it on, it was very like opaque, but like kind of whitish. And it looked like an e.l.f. product I used to use, like the primer from e.l.f. And I never really liked that because it felt too like, what is it, like plasticky or like silicone-y. And that's like kind of not good for your skin, I've heard. So I always just like stay away from that kind of stuff. But this felt like that, but it felt a little bit better after I started rubbing in my skin more. I do think I applied too much because I just literally used the whole thing. And because I didn't want to waste it. But yeah, it felt nice after a while, like after working it in, and it felt very smooth, and my makeup actually went on smoother than it has before. And doing my eyebrows, like if you watch that video, it was so easy, like cleaning them up and everything. This is the finished look. This is right after I done my makeup. I will check in later at the end of the day and tell you guys how well my makeup stood up. I literally didn't use any other primer. I just used one setting spray, and I used it before I did my eye makeup and then after, like I was all done. So hopefully this like stays well, and if it does, then I will probably start using this instead of my spray primer. But I'm not sure because I didn't use any color correcting on any of this, so it might show through that I have a little bit of redness throughout the day if it like kind of moves my makeup. Those are all the types of things I will be looking for. So I will update you guys later on what has happened. Okay, so an update. I was out and I was just like doing grocery shopping and hanging out with my mom and just getting a bunch of other stuff done. So I was out and it was kind of raining. So the best that I could do without touching my face a lot and like messing up the primer, I honestly think that through the weather it actually like held up. I do have like a little bit of rubbing because of my glasses, but not a lot of buildup, honestly. Like I'm used to that, but it's not as bad as what it could be. So I think that's really good. Now I am going to film another video, and it is going to be one where I gotta do a bunch of makeup. So to the best of my knowledge, I'm not going to like do anything except for like the one thing I'm talking about. And I don't want to give away any secrets because I'll probably do that at the end. So anyways, for a little bit of suspense, I'll be doing that. And then I'll come back, show you guys, and then I'll probably go over by my bathroom, over the sink, and wipe this off and see how well it comes off, and maybe if I feel like it was worth it. I think it is. Like, it doesn't feel like I have makeup on. Like, I can touch my face, and I don't feel like I'm going to rub anything off. But again, I'm not really sure. I haven't taken it off, and it hasn't really been a full day. It's only been like maybe 8 hours, I think. Anyways, and I think it says 12 hours. It just says last up. Yeah, I don't know. I tore it apart. So it just says hours and hours. So I'm not really sure how long it says. But anyways, good so far, and I will check back later. Okay, so this is another little check-in before I start doing another video of the primer. I actually did wait 12 hours, and I like it. I mean, it stayed put. It actually made my makeup look very smooth, and you can't really see any of the redness that I normally have. I didn't put any color corrector on, but I don't really know if that was because of the primer. Maybe it was just because of different products I used. But I do like how it looks. I might actually buy this. I am still going to like do me taking it off with my wet wipe thing, like facial scrub thingy, whatever. But I'm going to make another video and then I will do all that. So I will check back in with you guys in a little bit, but so far so good. Okay, honey, so I just filmed a video. You can't really tell, but I am actually going to be taking off my makeup and then giving my final thoughts on the primer. So I wore the makeup with the primer on for, I think it's been 13 hours now. So it's late, obviously, and I'm ready for bed. So I'm just going to wipe off my makeup, and I probably will do all that off camera, and then I'll come back and tell you guys what I thought of the primer. And so far, I mean, I would probably buy it. I haven't looked at the price tag. I'll probably put the price tag, like how much it is right here, but I don't know. I kind of like mine, but I do like the feeling and like how well it made my makeup stay on. I mean, there was no patches. Normally I do get makeup buildup around my nose and like in crevices and creases and everything, but honestly I don't see that, and in person it looks a lot better. So I'm just going to use my trusty little makeup thing and remove my makeup and then show you guys like what my face looks like afterwards. So I just washed off all my makeup and everything. I would have to say that honestly this worked a lot better than my spray primer, and I think it's just because it made it to where it didn't move my makeup. It didn't feel like I had makeup on. It felt very flawless, and it just felt like just very smooth and like creamy. Now, at first I was kind of skeptical because it did feel like an e.l.f. product I used to have, and I really didn't like it, and that's why I stopped using it, because it felt too much like silicone, and that's really not good for your skin. It's not really good for any of your body, and I don't know, I just, after like, you know, after actually using the product, it said to use a pea-size amount. I used this whole thing, so I think that's really what helped make the makeup stay on. That plus I really rubbed it into my skin. It didn't leave like any like makeup marks, like blackheads or anything. Like I already had some, but it didn't make any of them worse. So that's always good. So it did kind of cover my pores. It was very easy to get off of my pores, I think, because I did use my Glory products, and those just like, oh my god, they're so good. But would I buy this? Maybe, if it's not too expensive, but it's Smashbox, so it probably is expensive. But I don't know, because I like how my spray primer is just very quick and easy, and with the one I got from Essence that is green tinted, it did have like redness relief. This doesn't have that, I don't feel like, but it did make it to where it just kind of covered my face up, and it was very like opaque, so I think it might have helped a little bit, but I'm not for sure. But if the price is right, I would totally buy it again. I approve. Good product, honestly. So with that being said, if you guys have you guys tried this? I don't know. I just got this as a sample from an Ulta box. So comment down below if you have tried it before. And I think with all that being said, don't forget to check out my TikTok, my Twitter, and my Instagram. Like and subscribe. And thanks for stopping by. Love you.